All right. I think we're all good to go. We're looking solid here. Pretty sure. All right. Howdy, everybody. Hope your Sunday is going well. I know it's been a while since we've done. Hold on, just give me 1 second here. Just gotta make sure my phone is on silent. And you gotta plug it in because it's gonna die. And I've got a busy day today. So, there we go. Plug that in. Anyways, yes. Hope you guys have been well. I know it's been a while since I've done a stream like this. Last weekend was Thanksgiving and all that stuff. Canadian Thanksgiving anyway. So if you guys celebrated that or are Canadian, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had a good weekend. Lots of food, hanging out with the family, and all that good stuff. But as you can see by what is on the screen, we are back today. We are starting our year one sim with the Halifax Riptide. So we're going to hop into that today. Hopefully get through the first year sim and our first off season. We're going to have to move a little bit fast today. It's not going to be as long of a stream, and it'll be a kind of a quicker type of video for the live series today. Just because I've had a busy weekend, had a busy Saturday yesterday, and I have a busy day today as well. So I only have about an hour to get this done. So we're going to have to move pretty rapid and efficiently. So, yeah, apologize about that, but hopefully the next weekend stream we'll be able to do a little bit longer and take our time a little bit more with that. But, yeah, so if you guys missed last episode or you haven't seen it, make sure you go watch it. There is a playlist. It'll probably be linked down in the description below. If it's not, you'll find it on the channel. There'll be a playlist. The Halifax Riptide live series. So if you guys want to go, if you missed episode 1, all the streams and all the past episodes will be listed there. So you guys will be able to go find it in there. However, if you guys did miss it, here are what we are looking like for our lines. We got a pretty decent start for our first year, in my opinion. I think it's like looking pretty solid. So we got Jonathan Drouin, John Tavares, and Brock Besser as our top line, which is kind of crazy. Definitely a little bit older, for sure. Second line, we got Jake Neighbors, Eric Holla, and Tyson Forrester, which is a little bit younger line. We got Neighbors and Forrester at both age 22. And we got Marcus Johansson, Barrett Hayton, and James Van Riemsdyk. So 2 older guys on there with a younger centerman at the age 24, Barrett Hayton. And then you got Callie Yarncroke, Alex Newhook, and Sonny Milano rounding out our fourth line. So honestly, I think our offense is pretty well rounded. In all honesty, looking pretty good. So it's not bad. Our D is even looking better than that. We got JJ Moser and Brandon Carlo as our top D pair, 85 and 87. With Matthias Samuelson and Braden Schneider at 85 and 84. Luke Shen, left D, technically supposed to be a right D, but for some reason I guess I have too many right D and not enough left D. But so he's playing left D, 85 overall, and then Justin Barron at an 84. And then of course our big free agent signing, Igor Shesterkin. Got him locked up, a franchise goalie, 28 years old. We got him locked up for 7 years at $8 million per, which is compared to what he's asking for this year, because he is a legitimate a UFA this year in actuality. So the fact that we were able to lock him up at $8 million for 7 years in the game, considering like in real life he's asking for like $11 million, that's pretty good, and he's one of Vesna, so there you go. But yeah, so that's the squad. I'll show you briefly our minor team. So here's the AHL. So we got Pavel Dorofiev, Jack Drury, Emil Benstrom, with Martin Pospisil, Jonathan Berggren, and Kyler Yamamoto, Antonio Stranges, Rasmus Kupari, Oliver Wallstrom, and then Aleski Hapatniemi, Oscar Tellstrom. Did we draft this guy? No, he's undrafted. Okay. And then Brock DiPietro. This guy we did draft. First round. He was our first overall pick. Or not first overall, but first round pick on the draft that just passed. So hopefully this guy can prosper into something and get some playing time down in the A. Defense, Nico Mikkola with Isaac Phillips. And then the rest are just guys that kind of just got thrown in here, I guess. Eventually we'll fill out our A once we have more prospects. And then we got Matt Sogard and Oliver Rodrigue filling out the minor league for our goaltending. So not bad, honestly. Pretty friggin' solid. I think we're probably good. We should probably check. Let's view the draft class real quick. So here's the draft class for the upcoming year. So this is like the legitimate draft class that's going to be coming up next year, as well in actuality. So James Hagens, yeah, this dude is, I think, projected to be the first overall pick, like in real life. Like he's like really good. Michael Misa, he's supposed to be pretty good, I know as well. Roger McQueen, yeah, I know he's supposed to be really good. 6'5" center, that's pretty crazy. Malcolm Spence, I think I heard a little bit about him. I'm wondering if there's anybody else in here that I know. That Jordan Gavin I've heard a little bit about. I don't think there's anybody else that really jumps out at me. Oh, there he is. You know what? I wonder if his potential is still as crazy in 25 as it was in 24. Gabriel Daig. You know what? If we could snag him late, depending on where we finish, he could be the future after we lose Shesterkin. I think that'd be a good safe bet. We should check, make sure our scouts are doing, like, are good. Assigned scouts. Okay, so we got our pro scouts going, but looks like we got... I said I was going to go through and do my scouting also, and I didn't do that, so... Damn. Alright, we're going to deal with what we got here then for the first... Just for the first little bit. So... We're just going to, for the time being, for this episode, we're just going to go to settings. We will flip on... Where is it? Rules, I think. There it is. We'll just flip both of these on for now. Just so then that way it gets done. So all right. So what are we thinking? Do we think we should go through and actually watch our first game? Halifax versus Winnipeg. Maybe we'll box sim it. How about that? I was gonna say, normally if I had more time today, I would say that we would go through and actually watch it, but because I'm on a bit of a schedule today and I'm kind of pressed for time, I think what we'll do is we'll box sim it, and yeah, we'll box sim it. We'll go through. We'll see how it goes. Let's see here. We'll go up. We'll go through. We'll see how we do in our first home opener, and we are home too. So, ooh, Winnipeg's got a 5-on-3. That's not good. Kyle Connor snipes on Shesterkin. It is 1-0 for Winnipeg. Oh, we got a power play. I'm wondering, who are we putting bets on that's going to get the first goal in Halifax Riptide history? Who's going to get it in the first goal? Or is nobody going to get it? We're going to get shut out. I really hope that's not the case, but nobody scores in the first. Shots are 13-8 in favor of Winnipeg. So we're going to continue on with the second period. Kyle Connor, the lone goal scorer. So, getting a little bit... we're still getting outworked here pretty good by Winnipeg, guys. I hope this isn't a trend of what is to come for the rest of the season. Winnipeg with another power play, and Kyle Connor again. Another power play goal. Finds its way past Igor Shesterkin, and it is 2-0 Winnipeg. We might have an issue scoring this year, guys. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, and it is 3-0. Freaking Winnipeg. Tyler Johnson finds one past Shesterkin as well. Our offense is really not coming together very well. We're getting outshot 28-15. And we still don't even have a goal on the board yet. And we're going into the third period. I don't like this. This better... Oh, there we go. Tyson Forrester gets a goal by Connor Hellebuyck, and he is the first person to score in Halifax Riptide history. Honestly, not who I was expecting. I was expecting like Besser or like maybe even JT. But Tyson Forrester, one of the young guys, eh? I'll take it. Gonna be the future of this team eventually. Once he gives some more growing. Oh, Tyson Forrester with a 2-goal night. Oh my god. It'd be crazy if we tied it, but my god, we fall short. You know what? Tyson Forrester just saying, come on guys, get on, trying to rally the troops and get him on his back, but unfortunately we drop our first game 3-2 to the Winnipeg Jets, unfortunately. So that is rough. Igor Shesterkin, as you can see down there, one game played, he had a 921 save percentage and a 3.07 goals against average. Had a good save percentage in the first game, but faced a lot of shots. So we'll sim to the next game. There we go. So it looks like we're starting Seelovs, is what we're doing. I didn't know we had Seelovs as backup. Is that who we have as backup? I honestly did not think we had Seelovs. I thought we had a different backup. Did we not? Oh, okay. I guess we do have Seelovs. We don't have anybody else? Huh, okay. Archer Seelovs, I guess, is going to be making his debut for the Riptide tonight. Coach, I guess, was not happy with the way that the first game went, I guess. So he's switching it up. So we're gonna just Yep, leave it like that. We're gonna let it go a few months here. We're gonna simulate, get through our first start simming, and see how we end up doing. Where's the calendar? I'm still getting used to this menu. Where stats. Oh, that's to switch to that. Okay. Oh, see, X's calendar. I forgot they just have a button up there now. See, I'm still getting used to like all this, trying to figure out which is which and everything. But okay, so we are in October. We're going to sim to about maybe just after the LA Kings game right here. We'll see how the team's looking, and then we'll see if we have to have any meetings with any individual players. So we'll go to here. We'll see how we do. Lost to Anaheim. We beat the Blues. Overtime loss to the Sabres. That's rough. So we're having a little bit of a rough go with the weaker teams. We lost 5-0 to the Canes. Beat the Kings. Oh, Minnesota is placing Ben McCarthy. Hey, we took him in 24. I don't think... I held on to him for quite a while. I don't think he's worth taking. Yeah, bottom 6 forward. He's 66 overall. The 7th round pick. Arizona Coyotes way back when. So yeah, we're not going to take him. San Jose Sharks win 6-2. Nice. Ooh, Toronto is placing Andreas Englund on waiver. There's a lot more waiver transactions I noticed this year, which is interesting. Andreas Englund, 6'4", 200 pounds, 28 years old. A 7th defenseman. How much does he make? League min. He's a 7th defenseman. He's 28 years old. 76 overall. He can be a depth guy. Yeah, we'll take him. Why not? Oh my god, Toronto's sending another guy down. Noah Juleson. Dude, there's a lot of waiver transactions. Okay, no, we don't need him. I don't need him. I don't think we need him. No, we don't want the trade. Alright, what do we got here? Florida? We pick up a win over the reigning Stanley Cup champions. I mean, we'll take that. Islanders is placing Joakim Ryan on waivers. Dude, there's so many waiver transactions now. There never used to be this much. He's a lefty. 76 overall as well. 5'11", 185. Nah, we don't need him. Alright. Jake Evans for a 2nd and a 6th. No, thank you. Scott Lawton? No. Alright. Ooh, that's a... So we're kind of like middle of the pack right now. Not looking great. We're 8-5-3. We're kind of as mid as you could think right now. Well, there we go. We got a few wins here. Ooh, Anthony Mantha. 2.6 million. He's got 2 years left on that deal. I'm actually intrigued by this. He's a big boy. How old is he? He's 30. 83 overall, 6'5", 234. He's played 17 games. He has 9 goals and 2 assists in those 17 games. He's a -3. What is he? Kind of like a third liner? Interesting. Can I get rid of the 2nd? And who's my right winger on that 3rd line? I think it's like... Ooh, maybe it's a lefty that I have over there? Yeah, I think it's one of these guys. Could maybe do Johansson, because he's going to expire at the end of this year. Capitalize him on some trade value. A 4th in Johansson for 2 years of Mantha. And I'll take a little bit more cap hit. I'm down to do that trade. Boom. Anthony Mantha. Welcome. Alright, we're going to stop simulating because I want to see what coach is going to do with these lines. How are we looking? We're 11-5-3, so we're honestly not doing that bad. Igor's played 13 games so far, 8 wins and a 910 save percentage and 290 goals against. That's not bad. Philip Grubauer. Can we also just acknowledge that he's rocking a 915? That's so not realistic. All right, let's check these lines. Let's see what coach is doing here. So we still got Drouin, Tavares, and Besser. Forrester. So it looks like he moved Milano to the 3rd and threw Mantha on the 4th. Head coach preferred? Yeah, that's what he prefers. Okay, so he's liking this. He's liking this loadout here. How's Neighbors been doing? 6 goals and 6 assists in 19 games. That's not bad. JT, 9 goals and 8 assists in 19 games. That's pretty good. So both... Ooh, Besser's 3. He is a playmaker, right? Oh, he's a sniper and he has 3 goals? That's not good. Drouin, 6 goals, 7 assists. That's not bad. Interesting. Okay. Looks like Samuelson kind of went down. He's not playing too great. Even Shen's got 5 assists. He's more of a stay-at-home guy, though, right? Yeah, defensive defenseman. Samuelson is... Oh, he is a defensive defenseman. Okay. So is Schneider. That's okay. Barron, 2A. Okay. Interesting. So, you know what? I like it. We're not going to mess with a working formula. If this is working, we're going to keep going with it. We have a decent record right now. We're doing pretty well. We're sitting 11-5-3, which is 3rd in our division right now, right in the Atlantic. We're tied with Tampa, who's 2nd, who's 12-5-1. Of course, the Leafs are 15-4. If only that was the actual case in real life. They're friggin' already got 30 points. They're leading the NHL right now. Holy. So we'll go to the end of December, I guess. We'll just kind of take this day by day. I don't want Jake Evans. No. Ooh, 7-2 win over Seattle. Oh, and we beat Tampa. That's huge. We were tied with them. That is huge. Lost to Montreal. Lost to the Kings. Okay, so our scout says it's going to be a good year for rookies. Figured. Ooh, 5-3 win over Edmonton. Can we beat Tampa? Oh, we lost to Tampa that time. I don't know if we just won against Carolina or not. Lost to the Minnesota. All right, let's check out the draft class, see how we're looking here. So Roger McQueen is an elite, which, you know... Ooh, hold on. Victor Frolov has a very low chance of being a franchise potential, but a rank 153, he could be almost at least a mid-elite player, and we could probably snag him like 3rd or 4th round. That might be a bargain deal right there. That could be a bargain. Oh, okay. I'm glad we found one of those, right? I'm glad we checked, because that's going to be huge if we can snag him. Doesn't look like there has been much, though, with the scouting. It all seems pretty fresh still. We beat the Leafs. That's huge. Best team in the league. I don't know if they still are, but we beat them. That's massive. Beat the Sharks. Lost to the Kraken. Beat the Penguins. Beat the Canucks in overtime. Beat the Capitals. Beat the Devils. Beat the Flames. Boys, we're going on a run. Beat the Kraken. Lost to the friggin' Blackhawks. Lost to the Flyers. We are currently 22-12-4. Man, I did not expect this kind of a start right out the gate. We are tied for 2nd place in the Atlantic still, except with the Panthers. What a turn of friggin' events, man. Lightning went from the 2nd place in the Atlantic all the way now down to the 8th. They're behind the Sabres. Ooh, woof. Oh my. 39 points. The Sabres have 40. Oh, buddy, that's rough. If you're below the Sabres. Ooh. Okay, so the Leafs are at 53 points. We're at 48. So, if we keep up this pace, we're going to get to the beginning of February. We'll see if we can keep the winning going. If the winning's going to keep going, we'll be buyers at the deadline for sure. A couple losses here in a row. We got 3 losses. Another loss, 4. Ooh, 5 straight losses. That's not ideal. We're dropping in the standings. There's a win. There's a win. Oh, Toronto again. That's an OT win. Huge. Shootout loss to the Jets. All right, we'll check out these draft rankings again. Let's see. That franchise still there. So yeah, Roger McQueen, we kind of figured. Oscar Grossman, goaltender, 4 years out, 18 years old. 115 seems like he could be a pretty decent elite, so we'll keep him. From the same team, you have 2 possible elite goaltenders. This team must have been stacked, bro. Holy. Justin Carbonneau. This kid could be pretty good. He might be worth using a late first or a high second round pick on. Might not be that bad. All right, we'll keep her going. 6-3 win over the Wings. 5-1. Ooh, we beat the Avs too. This team has little glimpse of greatness. So we're 28, 17, and 8 currently right now. We're 4th in the division. We're tied with the Wings. And we beat the Wings, but then we went on a 3-game losing skid. So let's check and see how our guys are doing halfway through here. Ooh, it's a grudge match against Ottawa here. So it looks like... Oh, Seelov's... Yeah. 22 games played, 12 wins, and 899 save percentage. So he's been letting in a lot of goals. But he is young, so I mean, he's going to prosper eventually. Let's just take a look at stats here. First star from last game. Our season record against the Sens was 1-0, so we won last game by a score of 2-1. First star of last game was Igor, who only let in the 1 goal. Had 29 saves with a 67 save percentage. Oof. Good lord, Igor. Good lord, Igor. Okay, we gotta find these stats. Oh, we can just go to the little side here, I guess. We can just do it that way. Give me 1 second here, guys. No. Ugh. Alrighty. So, what we got here? Goals per game, goals per against. So there's the team standings here on the right. As you can see, I'm blocking some of it with my face cam, of course. That's just the team standings. Team leaders, here we go. So we got forward points. Tavares has 59 points so far. Defense points. Moser's got 24 goals. Tavares has 27 goals. Besser has 34 assists. Rookie points. Seelovs has a point. Let's go. Wins. Igor has 16. So, I guess they're okay. Like friggin' McDavid's at 79 points right now, and I think our closest guy for points is, I think our closest guy was Tavares at I think 50 is what he was at. 59. So he's 20 points behind. So yeah, a little rough. But I think we're scoring by committee is what we're doing. Where everybody's kind of chipping in, right? So yeah, I don't. Yeah, we'll go check out Stats Central here. We'll take a look. Take a little gander. Yeah, so we got Tavares Besser, Drouin. Obviously, that top line is going to be most point productive. Drouin's almost a point per game, which is crazy. He's missed a couple games played, 49 games. Yeah, 45 points in 49 games. You can't be upset with that. Neighbors in his first season at 22 years old, rocking 33 points in 51 games. That's pretty good. Mantha, since we traded for him, he's been getting a few more goals and points and stuff. Then again, he's on the fourth line, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, he's not doing bad. I think I'm gonna have a chat with Seelov, though. Like a meeting. Where is he? We're gonna have a little chat with him. There he is. Seelovs. Hey, GM Astenz. We're at the halfway mark. Ready to hear your thoughts. What's our next move? Let's discuss some of your tactics for your game. What do you have in mind? Your playstyle, or I don't know, like a playstyle? Okay. He doesn't wanna talk about it, so we'll leave it be. Um yeah. Alright, so we'll leave it be then. I think everything else, I mean, like, we're doing pretty well, so alright. I guess we'll just keep the sim going then. Yeah, we'll keep the sim going because we're getting tight on time here. We're at yeah, I've got about a half hour left. So we'll keep the sim going. We'll see where we are once it gets to trade deadline. If we're in a position where we think we might make the playoffs, then we'll buy. But until then, we will work on it. 6-4 win over the Sens, 5-2 win over the Predators. 5-2 win over the Blue Jackets. 7-1 win over the friggin' Habs. Ooh-wee. Damn. We're like, don't be lost. Like, don't get it twisted though. Like, for our very first season in the league as an inaugural team, we're kicking ass. Like, I did not expect us to come out of the gate in our first year of being a team to be 34, 19, and 9 by the time the trade deadline is here. Like, that's crazy. And we are, dude, our division is so good. We're 5th with that record in our division. Like, we might not even, we're in a wild card spot right now. We're not even gonna, like, as of right now, the Red Wings are leading the Atlantic, followed by the Panthers, Leafs, and Senators. The Bruins and Lightning are 7th and 9th. That is insanity. Oh my. That is wild. Okay, we're gonna be a conservative buyer. Because we'll buy, but we're not gonna throw the whole friggin' we're not gonna throw in the whole towel here, because this could be, there is potential here. Like, we could go on a run. Oh my god, Bouchard. Oh my god, do we get Ovi? Get Ovi for a playoff push? Can you imagine? Oh, we got Vince Dunn, Laine, McCann. Ooh, getting McCann. He's still got 2 more years, only at $5 million. Dude, that'd be a snag. That would be a snag of a deal. Let's see. Clause protected. Oh, some of them are clause protected too. Didn't even think of that. Clause protected. You know what? He's a center. McCann. Is he a center? Just a pure center? Yeah, just a pure center. Being able to move Hala and maybe a high pick. Mm, interesting. No, I don't want to discard the trade. Who else would they be interested in? Because if we could land McCann, dude, this would be huge. They want Jordan Spence, huh? He's not even in the lineup right now. He's a right D also. You want Barron? I'll give you Barron because then I could bring in Spence. I'll give you Barron as well. And how about a fifth? Eric Holla, Barron, and a fifth round pick this year for Jared McCann. Yeah, I think so. Damn it. Okay, so try a fourth. Okay, so it looks like maybe we'll do a third round pick and a seventh next year. Okay. Sixth next year? We'll do a fifth. How about that? Fifth next year. Fourth next year. Don't have a fourth next year. Okay. What about a fourth this year? Okay. I don't want to do a second. Okay, what if I change the fourth? I'll keep the fourth this year the same, and I'll give you a second round pick next year. How's that? Okay. Give me one moment here, guys. Gonna be got something I gotta deal with real quick. I will be right back. Yeah, just give me probably like 5 minutes. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My apologies. I had to fatherly duties. And I ended up because of that missing the trade deadline. Unfortunate. Oh well. I had to do some running there real quick. I had to drive the fiance and the kids to a location. So unfortunately, I had to quickly dip out real quick to do that. However, we are going to go through, I guess we can see the trade deadline summary, see what ended up happening here. Looks like LA got Atu Radi and a second round pick. Wow, Jamie Benn from the LA Kings. Kalen Lind, Utah got, and a 2025 third round pick from Nashville, and then Nashville got Nick Bukestad. Some Garnet Hathaway, the Winnipeg Jets got. Winnipeg also got Jake Wallman and a 2026 seventh round pick from Toronto's from San Jose. They got some picks. Tampa Bay Lightning got Cody Ceci from Ottawa. Ottawa got Connor Geeky. That's a huge ad. Nashville got Brendan Gallagher, a fourth round pick. And Mike Riley, I'm assuming. Interesting. Blake Coleman and Daniil Marimanov from Calgary for the Bruins. New Jersey got Riley Smith. Jake Bean, Vegas got from Calgary. Montreal got Matt Savoy. Edmonton got Michael Matheson and a third round pick. LA got Matt Roy, Logan Thompson, and Brandon Duhaime from Washington. Washington got Philip Deneau. Damn. Some big moves. Connor Clifton. Colorado got Joey Decord and a third round pick from Calgary. Calgary got Calum Ritchie and Jean-Luc Foudy. Jake Evans went to the Island. Montreal got Dermott in a sixth. Wow. Interesting. Lots of moves. Lots of moves. Okay, so you know what? I'm not overly upset that we didn't get anything done at the trade deadline. Our team's looking pretty solid for the most part here anyways. So we're going to continue on. We're just going to keep simming. We'll go till about the beginning of April, I guess. See what kind of shape we're sitting in. So 6-2 win over Utah. We lost to Utah that time. Oof, bad loss to the Florida Panthers 7-2. Okay, boys, come on. Now we're going on a losing skid here. We're gonna end up missing the playoffs here if we just keep friggin' skidding. Okay, well, Higgins is still being scouted, my lord. Porter Martone, he's supposed to be really good. I did hear about him. He's supposed to be really good. Boris Zykov, another goalie. Interesting. Theodore Mueller. 3 years out. Thunderclap and send it as a right defenseman, 5'11". He could be good. We'll keep our eye on him. Oh, boys. Don't start throwing it away here right at the end of the friggin' season. We're down in 7th now. We've dropped the standings so bad. Alright, there's a win over Montreal. Lost to the Bruins. Lost to the Wings. Looks like we're probably going to end up missing, unless the wins fall in our favor. Yeah, no, doesn't look like we're going to make the playoffs. Looks like we're going to be just on the outskirts. After such a great start to the beginning of the year, we end up blowing it right at the end. Finish the season 40-31-11. Not good. Tavares finishing with 80 points, almost a point per game. Uh, Mantha looked like he on 79 points. Oh, where's the stats here? Let's take a look and see how the teams did. Our team did. So yeah, John Tavares, Besser did not have a good year, like at all. Wow. And we've got him locked up for a while, I think, don't we? Yeah, we've got him on a 6-year deal, 8.8. I mean, he doesn't have a clause for next year, so I mean, if he doesn't start off good next year, we might have to think about moving him before his no trade clause, modified no trade clause kicks in. That might be something we'll have to think about. Forrester had a great year for a third line guy, or I think he was on the second line. But my God, 82 games, 25 goals, 32 assists for 57 points. Like, Neighbors was only 44 points. Like, Forrester popped off. Mantha had 45 points after we traded for him. He had 24 goals. Was that fourth best on the team? Yeah. Even JVR got 23 goals. Neighbor got 23 goals. Like, so yeah, we spaced it out quite a bit. Let's check out and see how the goalies did. Oof, buddy. Igor struggled after the beginning. Like Seelovs. It looks like our head coach kind of tandemed these guys a little bit. Seelovs ended up with the better record by the end of it with a 2012 and 2012 and 3 record. Both each had a shutout. He had a 905 save percentage. Igor had a 907. But, ooh, buddy. That's not ideal. Damn. All right, well, let's check on the AHL. Maybe they did better. We'll see if they're into the playoffs. Where did they finish? I don't see us. Where are we? Oh, Pharaohs. 37, 36, and 9. Yeah, so we definitely didn't make the playoffs with the Pharaohs either. Check out the stats down here and see how the guys did down here. 82 games played. Jack Drury led the team with 68 points. Yamamoto was 60. Bergeron had 58. Pospisil had 57. Benstrom had 53. Kupari with 49. Even Nico Mikkola as a defenseman had 44. Interesting. Oh, there's Brock DiPietro in his first season on the fourth line. Played a full 82, had 12 goals, 9 assists at 19 years old for 21 points. That's not terrible. Shooting percentage at 16.7%. He had the best shooting percentage on the team. Had 72 shots. It was a terrible plus-minus, but interesting. All right, well, at least we had some good development from our prospects, I guess. Yeah, so we're going to advance, I guess, because the regular season is over. Yeah, over. I guess we can just sim to the draft, and we'll see who takes home the Stanley Cup and the Calder Cup in the first year, the first sim. See how it turns out. Taking a little while to sim here. Oh, Central Scouting. We'll take a look. Ludwig Johansson. See if we got any more sneaky good ones. So it looks like Dag is still a medium elite goalie. Yeah, like A+, A+, Similar style to Roberto Luongo, and he's a year out. Dude's got already X-ray, instincts, butterfly effect. Like, yeah, he's going to be good. He's going to be good. We might be lucky and be able to snag him with our first pick. Be able to get Gabriel Dag. That might be a go for it, honestly, on him. This Frolov here, he's still 5 years out at 17, only 5'8". He might be a late steal. Russia player stats. He's for strength of competitions an A+. Yeah, he could be one that we could just snag in a later round, sit on, and then maybe in like our third or fourth year when we're starting to really be a really like good contender, he'll be coming in, I'm hoping. So I think he'll be the guy. No way. So the playoffs are complete, and the Ottawa Senators are your Stanley Cup champions. Wow. That is not what I predicted, honestly. The Senators go all the way and win the Stanley Cup. And the Calder Cup champions are your Bakersfield Condors. New salary cap. 93.5 million will be the salary cap for next season. Sounds good. All right, where do we fall here with the draft lottery? Looks like we're 15th, so that's gonna be iffy. Because I think Dag is supposed to go 16th. So let's just check, because I think he's supposed to go 16th. 18th. Okay, so we might be okay. Makes me a little nervous. Jamal Brunette. He might be another floater goalie that we could probably snag on. He's not supposed to go till 69th. That might be one to keep our eye on too. Yeah. Let's take a look and see what the scouts recommend right here. Valery Chistov. He's AHL. Not great. Brady Martin. Justin Pogge. He was a goalie way back when. Anybody? They're not anybody with great. Yeah, not anybody great. All right. Well, let's see what players retired, huh? Nicholas Backstrom, Shea Weber, Brian Little, all the ones you kind of anticipated. Any goalies? Fleury call it a career? No. Just Keith Kincaid and Jonas Enroth, huh? All right. Well, free agents. They can go. Did any of our coaches, we lose any coaches? Doesn't look like it. No. That's good. We don't have to worry about coaches. Utah Hockey Club. Shea Weber is a scout for the Utah Hockey Club. Interesting. Alrighty. So, Senators, friggin' Stanley Cup champions. That's crazy. Alright, so we're going to go in. We're going to hit up the NHL entry draft. Yeah, so I'm assuming the Sharks get the first overall pick again, so that's crazy. They're going to have Celebrini and this Hagens, which is nuts. So let's see how good he is. High elite, 66 overall, James Hagens. Going to be a playmaker. Oh my god, he's going to be nuts. A center / left wing with Celebrini. That's going to be nasty. So the Sharks are going to be good in a few years. What do we got next pick? A. Frondell, a left winger, two-way forward, 6'1" at a $189. 18 years old. Yeah, he's definitely going to be more of a shooter. Skating's pretty good. That's not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. What we got for third? Porter Martone. Yeah, right winger. 6'3", 196, power forward. Yep, definitely a good shot on him. It's going to be pretty decently physical. Got good strength. That's a good pick, too, for the Ducks. Next one, Pandolfo. Kelly Pandolfo. Left defenseman, 6'1", 191. Two-way defender. That's not bad. Really good skating. It's a good pick. I'm assuming that's a created one. Michael Misa, 73 overall. Already has an X Factor. All alone. Yep. Great breakaway finishes. Center. He's only 6 foot. 185. Playmaker, though. So that's not bad. It's a good pick for the Kings. Medium elite potential. L. Johansson. Ludwig. That is the Ludwig that we were looking at. Left defenseman, 6'1", 185. Good skating again. All these guys have really good skating. Two-way defender. Interesting. Medium elite as well. Roger McQueen goes... What pick is this? 10? No, 7. Center. I'm surprised he didn't go earlier. 44 goals and 58 assists in 71 games. 6'5", 200 pounds as a centerman. As a power forward. He's going to be good for the Blue Jackets. Ooh-wee. With Fantilli and stuff already there, my good lord, they're going to be a wagon. C. Denoye. Caleb Denoye. Pretty sure. He's only a top 6 forward. Playmaker. Nothing too great there. I think there's better options. C. Reshesny. Top 6 forward. Interesting. M. Spence. Oh, is this Malcolm? Malcolm Spence. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at him too. He's pretty good. His physical is going to be pretty good. Power forward as well. Chistov. Valery Chistov. He was the one that was projected to go pretty high as well. Go to Utah. Pick 11. Jake O'Brien. Yeah. Top 6 forward as well. 6'1", 174 centerman. There's Gavin. We got our next pick. M. Schaefer. Maxime Schaefer. Left wing, 6'3", 192. He's at 58. All right, and it's us. And nobody took Daig, so I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to be doing here. Yeah, we're gonna take Daig. Gonna be 6'4", 223, 18 years old. Goaltender, basically a guaranteed elite. A+ reflexes, A+ puck control, A for athletic. Already has guaranteed X factors, X-ray, instincts, and butterfly effect. Yeah, he's definitely going to be a stud for us. He's going to be the backup, and he's going to take over for Shesterkin once Shesterkin is gone. So, win the second draft pick. There you go. Welcome to the organization. Draft a player with an X factor in franchise mode. There you go. Gabriel Daig. So he doesn't have the golden X factor. However, he does have 3 silver ones. Post-to-post, extra padding, and sponge. Which are, post-to-post and sponge are really good X factors to have on a goalie. Just for rebound control, and then post-to-post saves with those one-timers. It's really good. And already, like, dude, 85 agility, 85 durability, 86 speed, 87 vision. The dude's already a stud. 85 angles. Like, he might just go... We might honestly end up getting rid of Rodrigue. Olivier Rodrigue. And we'll just immediately throw Daig in there. And he can back up Sogard in the minors, honestly. Either that, or I don't know, maybe if he's too young. I don't know if he's able to play in the A. He might have to go back to junior. So maybe we'll leave him in junior. But that's a good pick. I'm happy we got him and didn't have to trade for him. There's that Schaefer that went. I wanted to see this one. Zuglobov went. No. There's one that I'm looking for that I saw. That was like a guaranteed top 4. That might have been him, honestly. But, yeah, we're going to go to number 46 or 48. What are we? I don't know. 46. Let's see. Who do we got still available? Okay. Frolov is still there, obviously, but we're gonna sit on him. We don't need any more goalies. Who do we got here? Who is this? Hayden Schneider, left defenseman, 5 years out, similar to Petrangelo. Let's just go. Yeah, he's ranked 52. Sam Johnson, 5 years out, 6'4". 184, 17 years old, as a winger, sniper. Ooh, I'd be willing to take a shot on this kid. Even though he's not guaranteed, and he's 5 years out, you know what? I'll take a shot on him. I don't need any D. The D, our back end is just solid, but I'm willing to take a shot on this Sam Johnson. Hell yes. Top 9 forward, we can work with that. Yeah, like, not great right now, but you give that kid some conditioning. You keep him in Peterborough, I think was where he was playing. Keep him in Peterborough for a few more years. We gonna be good. All right. Where's that Fedotov? Fedotov, whatever. He goes 147. So I think I might need to... Oh, no, I got one at 114 as well. So we won't take him yet. We're going to see what else we still have here. We don't need any more goalies. If I was to take another goalie, it's going to be this Jamal Burnett. We're going to queue... This kid might be worth it. 4 years out. Possibly an elite. 6 foot, 153 left winger. Two-way forward. Possibly. Might be... They recommend both of these guys. So one's a sniper. Hayden Taylor. Ooh. He's 3 years out. You know what? We're going to take Hayden Taylor from the Pete's. Bottom 6 forward. We'll take a shot on him. Seattle Kraken want to give us... No. No. This is where I'm taking my franchise boy. He's not going to be a franchise boy, but he's going to be good, I think. Victor Frolov. Come on down. Going to be an elite, of course. Snagged. You know what, though? At 5'8", 170, 17 years old, a 53 overall elite. Being able to get him in the 4th round, that's kind of nasty. I'm happy with that. He's going to be really good for us in a few years. Really good for us in a few years. All right. Honestly, now at this point, I don't think there's anybody else really that I have my eye on. I mean, I could go for this Burnett, but like aside from that, there's nobody else really. So I might honestly offer... I might just find a trade for this pick because, I mean, I'm not going to use it. I only got one more pick, so if anybody wants this pick, somebody wants to give us McNabb, Perron, Wenberg. These are terrible deals. Schwartz, no. Matthew Joseph and Brendan Saad. See, both these guys I'm going to have to re-sign. Saad I'm going to have to re-sign as well. Okay. We can take Schwartz, maybe. We can re-sign him on a cheaper deal. Wenberg. Perron. McNabb's a top 4D. He's a... I don't want to pick this year. Yeah, we'll take Schwartz because we're going to get the higher pick. So at least that it's a 5th for 5th and we're getting a free Schwartz. So we'll do that. There we go. And then with the last pick that we have, who are you going to use it on? Jay Dowd. There you go. You're welcome. And with this last pick, we will take... Ooh, Noah Doan. Ooh! Topi Vico. Left defenseman. He's basically a guaranteed... You know what? Maybe we'll take him, and then I'll trade for like a cheaper pick. I'll do that. Top 4D. I'll take that. Okay, now let's go to 7th round. Like, Columbus. What do you want for your 7th? I'll give you a 7th next year for your 7th this year. How about that? Sure. Thank you. I just want to get this Burnett. Jamal Burnett, he might be good. Got X factors. Never know. All right, where is he? There he is. Jamal. Might be good. You never know. Fringe starter. That's not bad. Doesn't have any. Obviously, I didn't think. But, you know, fringe starter. There's possibility there. As a 7th rounder, I mean, what else are you expecting at that stage, right? So that's not bad. I like that draft. We did well. We did okay. We did okay for that draft. Gabriel Dag led the first round with a goalie. Got Johnston, Taylor, Frolov, who was projected as a franchise player, but we got him as an elite player, so he'll be good in the few years. So that's good. We got him locked up. Let him play over in Russia for 2 or 3 years. All right, well, advanced day. What are we looking at here? Scouts that expired. So we'll take a look. Are we gonna keep them around? Like, are they good? Where are they stationed right now? WHL. You are an A in, so yeah, we'll re-sign you. We'll keep you here if you're an A, and then you're an A plus in West. So yeah, we'll keep you as well. Why not? All right, so now we got to do some contracts. Interesting. All right, so who do we got available? So Eric Holla. Couldn't end up moving off of him, so he is a UFA. How much do you want? $4.1 for a year? I don't hate that. He's 34. Let's go into negotiation with him. Because if I could get maybe 2 years out of him, let's... Okay. No, I don't want to give him a 2-way. Okay, yeah. All right. Tried to charm him, didn't work. All right, let's talk about the organization. Let's see if we can get the, Okay. No, we're not a rebuild. We're not a rebuild. The market. Like the market? Okay. 2 years. Would you be able to consider 2 years? Ooh, okay. He wants only 4.175 million for 2 years. Okay, can I negotiate? 50-50? Sure. If we just bring it down to like just below 4 for 2 years. Okay. I don't want to give him a clause. I can give you a promise. Because if you're going to be an 85 or 6, you're definitely going to be in the top 6. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what he wants to do. So we do 2 years. He wants that, but we'll keep it 4 million, like we discussed, and we'll see what he says. I'll get back to you tonight. Okay, 4 million, 2 years for Holla. That'll take him till he's 36. I don't hate that deal. It's not terrible. Braden Schneider is one that's going to have to get done. And Moser, for sure. These guys are young, and they're very good. So they're going to have to get done. What do you want, Schneider? What are you going to want? 4.1 for 3 years. Can we do a 5x5? Ooh. 4.5 by 5? Can we do that? We'll offer that contract. I'm not even going to go into negotiations with him. We'll just offer him that deal. See if he takes it. Moser? Ooh, buddy. 25. He wants 4. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so what if we do... Interesting. Okay. Trying to think. I'll do 4x5. See if you'll take that. UFA. Yarn Croak? He wants an extension? What do you want, though? How much? If 33, I don't want to give you 3 years, Yarn Croak. I'm sorry. Uh... Oh, Spence we got to keep for sure. I want to lock him up long term. I want to lock him up long term. Okay, so let's go into negotiation with Spence. Enter negotiations. Let's do contract. I want at least do the full 8 for him. $5.21. Okay, so what if... Perfect. Okay, so he's fine to do a hesitant. So let's do 250K, make it an even 5 mil for 8 years. We can do a clause. Yeah, we'll do a clause if you're going to drop to 4.9. We can do a modified no trade. It would be reduced. Okay, so then we will do... How about that one? Okay, well, what if we do... Still gonna do the modified no trade. Reduced. We'll do a little bit more then. How about that one? Still don't like that, huh? Okay, so then what if we give you a different clause? Let's do... let's do... Modify... I want to do just a modified no trade. I'll just give him one. We'll give him a full one. Covers the entirety of the contract. We'll give him one with 30 or 25 teams. First 3 years, if he doesn't... You know what? We'll give him a full 30-team no trade list. And he gives him 3 years to prove himself. If then, we'll move him by the 3rd year if he doesn't prosper. How about that? What do you mean it doesn't consider your friggin' terms? Alright, I'm final offering it. I'm offering him that contract still. The 4.9. 8 years. And he put 4.9 something was what he was gonna accept. So, like, we'll do that. He wants a clause. We'll offer him that. We'll see what he says. UFA Luke Shen. What do you want, buddy? 2 years at 4.375. We'll see who else we have. Like, Barron is here, and he's a right D. So, honestly, he might want the extension instead. He's younger also, so we'll maybe try to lock him up. 23. Let's try to lock him up 6 years. I'll pay him 6 years, $3 million. That's more than reasonable. How's that? Look at that. Milano Schwartz, I would love to actually be able to snag. Peyton, I want to keep him. Prove it deal, I like that. I'm a 3-year deal, $2 million. I'll give you that. Milano, I want to keep. You're 29 though. 3-year deal, that's a bit rich. I'll do 2 years, but I'll keep the money the same. How about that? 2 years at $3 million. How's that? Keep that the same. Corrali, Dorofiev, I want to keep you for sure. Once 2 years, 1.85. Yeah, we'll do that for sure. We got Dorofiev signed. Perfect. Austin, what do you want? Wants 1.16. One way. Yeah, I'll offer him. Okay, so we got him signed. That means we don't need Schwartz then, because he'll take Schwartz's spot. We'll release Schwartz. Mikula. He's a lefty. Ooh-wee. That's a little rich for Mikula, I think. Might just let him to walk. Drury. Ooh. Berggren. He wants a one-way, or he wants a two-way. We'll do that. That's free money. Bemstrom. What do you want? Oh, he wants a one-way. We'll wait on you guys. Yamamoto, do you want a two-way? Yeah, you do. I'll keep you around, baby. Pospisil, you want a two-way? Ooh, he wants a one-way. Okay, we're going to hold off on you. Wallstrom, you want a two-way? Yes, you do. Keep you around. Kupari, you probably want a two-way, I would imagine. Oh, shit, a one-way. Oh, well, I signed you. Oops. Stranges. You wanted one-way? Two-way. Okay, perfect. Free money. Betts. He was from the last draft. Donald Betts. How did he do? Played 64 games last year. Had 18 goals and 28 assists. It's not bad. We're going to leave him to develop another year. We're not going to bring him over just yet. Same with Rome, Samsonov, same. All these guys. We're going to let them develop. Just let them play it out. Goalies, let's take a look. Chesty, we still got you locked up. So Seelovs needs a deal. Sogard needs a deal. And Rodrigue does as well. So I think we give these guys another year in junior. We'll re-sign Sogard. I want to get him signed on the long term. Yeah, he's one way. I want to get him signed on the long term. He's 24, so I want to try to get Sogard like maybe 6 years at like 1.7. Because he'll be good. He'll be a starter. He'll probably take over for Seelovs at some point. We'll do a short deal for Seelovs. He probably won't want a lot. We'll give him 4 years maybe. at 1.5. 4 years there. That makes sense. For backup, we'll take him. All right. So we will advance a day. We'll see who signs, who doesn't. Okay, there's our scouts. Okay, so Spence. Okay, so Jordan Spence doesn't like the trade protection. Barron rejected. Holla rejected. Schneider rejected. Hayton accepted. Moser accepted. Stilov's accepted. Milano rejected. Sogard rejected. Interesting. So a lot of people rejected. Interesting. So Holla, we will try again. So I was going to do 2 years for Holla, I think it was. I can do 4 million. I'll give you a 17-team no trade list for 2 years. How about that? Yeah, there you go. Schneider, I need you done, buddy. You 5 years at 5 mil. Overpay you 5 by 5. How's that? I'll even give you a no 9-team no trade in year 5. How's that? Yarncroak didn't want Spence. I want you locked up, buddy. The 8 years. What was that? Baron, I need you friggin' done here too, buddy. What do I want? Oh, I think I did 6 or 5 years for you. I was gonna pay you 3. We have modified no trade. You want a 2-way? No, you want a 1-way? England, nobody. Release. Hospital, do you want a 1 or 2-way yet? No? Okay. Hospital, I'm at least gonna qualify. Okay, if I'm doing 3 years with Milano, three-year contract. Okay, we'll do the 3 years, but we're coming down in price. Okay, so we're gonna at least take 500K off. 2.4 for 3 years. I can do that for Milano. That is easy. There you go. You can have that for sure. Let's see. Anybody accept? Ah, it's the scout. Okay, so we got Baron. Nice. Still not getting Holla. Still not getting Schneider. Okay, so we got Sonny Milano. So uh why is that doing that? Already up to 3 mil, so let's go up to 1.5 is here as well. 4.5. I would imagine he'd be on the power play. $4.4 for 1 year for Holla. I mean, as long as it gets done. Okay, so that's done. We need to talk to Schneider because he's not liking his either. All right, wow. How about, yeah, we improve it. Won't say no to that. We'll increase your salary. 4.7 puts you up to 3.5. Okay, well, what about promises here as well? We can put a clause in there. We can do a no trade clause. Full. Okay, we'll do another clause then. Okay, we'll do a promise here as well, I guess. You're going to be on the second D pairing. Okay. What if I do top 4? You'll be on the power play. I'm not liking that either. Well, that's it. Well, if that's the case, if he doesn't want to sign here, then I'm going to qualify him. And then so then that way I get his rights. And then if he doesn't want to sign here, then that's going to be the same with Jordan Spence too. I'll qualify him. And if they don't want to sign here, then I will trade them. Easy as that. Okay, we got Hala. Nice. Final day of the re-sign phase. Let's see if these guys want to do a two-way deal now. No? Alright. Well, we're going to sign them just in case. Only for, like, low, whatever they are. Worst case, we can just send them down after. Alright. So there we go. So we're going to advance. We're sim to free agency. Alrighty. What does the free agency class look like this year is the question. Let's take a little look-see here and see what we got. So, UFAs, we got Alex Tuck and Michael Matheson. Matthias Ekholm, Sam Lafferty, Matthew Joseph. It's not a great class. Michael Haig. Top 6 forward. He's 19 years old. Samuel Fagimo. Tyler Madden. Connor Garland might be a good pickup. We got 16 million in cap space still. Sebastian Cossa is available. Oh, we forgot to sign Sogard. You know what? We'll take Cossa. If Sogard left, because I forgot that he rejected. So we'll take Cossa. Do you want a 3-year deal? We do 3-year deal. Justus Annunen. Interesting. Georgiev is here. Not anything great, really. Honestly, getting Michael Matheson an 87 overall at... You know what? We might be able to snag him. I'll go into negotiations. I'm definitely interested about possibly being a part of your team. Dude, it's great to hear that. That's sweet. Okay. In the interest of getting the best offer possible, I can tell you that I'm considering a 3-year deal at $8.1 million per from Chicago. Ooh, that's hefty. Okay. I think we could maybe we could give him 3 years. I'll do 3 years. I'll give you, so instead of the 8, I'll increase your salary to, because he likes the team, so I'll give you, how about 1.5 mil extra? 7.3 for 3 years. How's that? No trade protection. Just 3 years from Matheson. We got Michael Matheson. That's not bad. An elite potential D. We still got 10 million to work with. I like that. Okay. Garland. Now, here's the thing. Anders Lee really wants to sign with us. That's interesting. I could maybe talk him down. If I could talk him down to sign with us. Okay, well. If you want to do 1-year contract, we negotiate a more team friendly. Cool. Do you want to do? You're already at 3. Can we do 500K? Oh my god! If we can get Anders Lee for 3K, dude, I'll do that all day. 2.9 for 1 year. 85 overall. I'll offer that. Anders Lee, baby. Okay. Let's sign these. This Michael Haig I want. Yeah, we'll sign him. He's a rookie, so he'll go down there. I do need some D. Jason Dickinson. Ooh, Roslovic might be a pretty good. Could be a pretty solid steal. Okay, let's go to defenseman here real quick. See what we got. We already got. There's Mikula. Xavier Bernard. Interesting. Oh, Luke Prokop. He's a good defenseman. We'll offer him what he wants. He's a good defenseman. Matt Kessel. Philip Crawl could be a really good one. A really good depth defenseman. A good choice. But, okie dokie. So, Branson. Daniil Marinamanov. Could enter negotiation with him. Could be extra. Sure. We get 3 years. We're fine with 3 years. 1.7. Can we negotiate? Let's do 350. That's easy. Easy deal right there. Done. Okay. Now we got some D. We'll go back to here. Arvidsson doesn't really want to. Looks like we could get Mikheyev. Looks like he really wants to come here. Enter a negotiation with Mikheyev. I'm considering a 5-year deal at 4.25 per season from Detroit. Okay, so we're not going to give you 5 years. We'll do 3. 4.75. Can we negotiate? So you're at 2. Let's do 2.5. Get you to. Yo, 4.5, 3 years for Mikheyev. I'd be willing to do that. He's an 85 overall. Okay, he'll come back to us. Interesting. So we got some good signings so far from free agency. That's gonna help the team. So we're gonna advance a few days, see if we get those signings. We could have an interesting friggin' group here for next year. So we got Marimanov. Nice. We didn't get Mikheyev. That's unfortunate. We got Kosa. That's huge. An elite goalie. That's massive. Okay, so I think that's everybody, right? I don't think we had anybody else signed. Yeah. So we're just going to sim to next season. And then after that, we'll call it a stream. Took a little bit longer than I expected. Sitting at almost 2 hours. Ooh. So we'll get to the next season. We'll take a quick look at the draft, see what rookies are going to be there or available, and yeah, then we will call it there. But yeah, if you guys are liking the series so far and 25 and everything, and liking it a heck of a lot better or anything like that than 24, definitely make sure you let me know by commenting down below, leaving a like on the stream. Prospecil accepted. Yeah, another year. So we got Schneider for another year at least. Because I had them qualified. Still haven't heard from Spence yet. All right. Well, let's go take a look at the lines here for next year and what we're going to be. Oh, wow. Tavares got some X factors. Damn, he's up to 5. Drouin's got an X factor now, too. Got some elite edges, silver elite edges. Tavares has big tipper, crease crasher, friggin' face. Wow. Okay, so that's huge. Forrester took a big jump. He's now up to an 85, which is massive. Holla, we still got in here at an 86. Lee's at an 84. JVR's an 85. Hayton's an 83. Mantha's an 85. Milano's an 83. Newhook went down, which isn't ideal. And then we got Neighbors down here at an 85, but I don't know why he's on the 4th line. I'm going to have to do some rearranging here. I might move Anders Lee to the 4th, honestly, because he's a bit older. He's 35. I want the younger guys, and he's like Neighbors is the higher overall. I'm going to want him up here on the 2nd line. Defense, Matheson and Carlo. That's a huge first line. That's massive. Moser and Schneider still, and then Barron and then Samuelson. So I like that. That's a solid decor. And then we got our goalies. Shesterkin and Seelovs. Looks like he gained an overall, so that's good. And then Shesterkin actually lost an overall. He's now down to a 91. So we'll check out the A. Sean Corrali, Jack Drury actually jumped to an 82. And same with Benstrom, went up to an 82. Pospisil is still at a 78. Bergeron's an 83. Yamamoto's an 81. So some of these guys are going to be doing some, are going to be graduating from the A next year. Like Bemstrom and Bergeron, like these guys are going to be coming up. So that'll be nice. DiPietro looks like gained a little bit too. That's nice. Isaac Phillips, Miramanov, Prokop. So yeah, we got some down here. And then of course we will go and take a look on Rodrigue, and Kosa's backing him up. So interesting. Very, very interesting. So I like them. I think our lines are stronger this year. Definitely looks a lot better. So that's the head coach preferred lines for down here, I guess. This is how he likes it. Nice. I like it. We'll go up here. Will head coach prefer these lines up here too? There we go. So yeah, he likes it this way as well, with Neighbors on the 2nd line. Mantha here, Hayton. Yeah, so he's got it the way that I thought he was going to do it now, so that's good. Good, good, good. And then the defense, I'm assuming, is the same. Yep, same D. Perfect. Awesome. Perfect. And we'll go to set captains. I think the captains should still be the same. Yep, Tavares is still our captain with JVR and Brock Besser. Yep, that makes sense. Like it. All right, well, anyways, guys, that is that for, we're going to sim to the regular season just because I don't... Oh, we got a conversation here with the coach real quick. Listen up, GM Astenz. We have a great opportunity this season to push hard from the start and run this team the way we want. Let's establish our goals and make sure we achieve them. All right, I agree. What's your thoughts on the roster? Looking at the roster on paper, this team is good enough to make the playoffs this season. That is my goal for this team. I agree. This could be the start of something great. Now that we've established that, what's your expectations for the preseason? Sounds good. What should be the main focus? Let's get... Because offense was our... Yeah, we're going to do power play, passing, hand-eye, wrist shot accuracy, and defensive awareness. I think our power play, we need to get on those opportunities. Perfect. Because our power play was pretty lacking when we started that last year. So, new conversation with Braden Schneider. There were some assurances about my spot in the lineup. I want to make sure we're still on the same page. Yeah, you're playing on the second defensive pairing, so don't worry. And you'll be playing second power play unit. Well, I don't know if you're playing second power play, but I know you're on the second pair defense. So, Eric Holla. Yeah, you're a top 6 forward. And you're on the second power play, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. No, you're not getting day, bud. Alrighty. Perfect. Waivers. You were on the second power. Alright, so looks like here we go in the... Oh, look at that. Team leaders. John Tavares is going against Austin Matthews. So it looks like our first game of the second year sim, when we get into it next stream, is going to be against the Toronto Maple Leafs, which that will be interesting. Yeah, we will make sure... Oh, hold on here. All right, so there's the lineup. Looks like some people, looks like some movements sort of got moved around. Yeah, lots of overall changes as well. New Hook's up to an 84 again. JVR's at an 86. My goodness. Interesting. All right, well, anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the stream. I've got to go now, as we are now pushing almost 2 hours. Thank you guys all for coming. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, let me know if you guys are enjoying the series. Tomorrow, actually, there will be another Hut pack opening that's going to be coming out tomorrow. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. I am 10 subscribers away from 100, which is super cool, super little small milestone for me. So if you guys can, you haven't yet already, make sure to subscribe. It would definitely help me out, and I would super, super appreciate it. But anyways, that'll be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your Sunday, and I will see you next weekend with the second year sim and see how the Halifax Riptide do, and hopefully we can make the playoffs.